Come on now. It'd be ridiculous if I didn't react to this. Are you out of your mind? Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another reaction. This is really fantastic. I'm excited once again. You know the drill. You know how I feel about this band. You know how all this is by now. If you've watched all my other Jungle reactions, you know that, we got another one in the pipeline here. So today we're going to be reacting to the newest video from Jungle, as well as the song, because I have not listened to the song yet. Kind of like what I said prior in all of my other videos about Jungle, especially after Volcano. I have not at any point listened to this song or anything like that, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I think after this I might steer clear. I don't know if there's going to be an album release or an announcement or something along those lines. I really don't have any idea. I'm really just kind of here for the experience. I think all of you guys are here too. I also want to thank everybody who's just kind of come to my channel because of Jungle. It means a great deal to me. I know that it may seem like it may not be, but it really is. And I know I was kind of off of YouTube for a minute, and it was because just life was happening and I really just was kind of busy with all of that stuff. But I will always make time for Jungle. And for you. For Jungle. So yeah, that's what we're here for. It says 2 minutes and 36 seconds is the... I read the comment. Fuck! It's okay, I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Directed by Charlie, directed by Josh. Then you have Shay and a new assistant choreographer, Lars Botte? I apologize if I mispronounced your name. This tends to happen when I make these videos. Then we got some of the dancers with this agency. I love when they put the credits in, man. Peter Bishop back once again, so I can assume they shot these videos sort of in this area at this time frame, and this was one of the 2 videos that they shot along with Let's Go Back. Nicola Bell back once again. This is all the same people that I saw in the description from the previous video, but it wasn't as detailed as this. I remember last time. It was very minimal. It didn't have a lot of stuff involving the crew, so now there's more crew members. As I scroll down, you see the stylist, you see the hairstylist, Mua. I don't know what Mua is. I forgot to mention this in the last video because I've watched my Let's Go Back video a couple of times since then, but I didn't even realize that Keep Me Satisfied was on the boxes in the first video, besides the very end. I didn't realize it was there, and I said it so plainly. It's been sitting with me ever since. But it seems like we're back in the location that they had in the last video with all of the dancers in the boxes and stuff like that. Certain dancers like Will, Stefano, as well as Fatu, a lot of them were in the last video, clearly. And for this one, it seems like it's probably going to be the same crew. I forgot one last thing. Before watching this video last night, I watched the New Year's Rockin' Eve videos of Back on 74 and Keep Moving, and I really can't stress, man, I am so fucking proud of this band in ways I can't even describe. To go from when Lydia was on Loving in Stereo and sort of just being in the background, to Volcano and having her be the face of this album in a way, to being on this New Year's Eve show, and just her confidence and her charisma and everything. I have to kind of look Lydia in the eye if she's watching this. She's not, but if she is, hi everybody, but Lydia, this is for you. I misjudged you, and I am very sorry about that. I was in my nostalgic Jungle phase, and I was not looking into the future, and I just have to say, you dominated the New Year's Rockin' Eve videos. You've dominated the concerts. You've really put yourself into your own, and I could not be more grateful as a fan to support you in every step of the way, and I'm so happy to see you blossom from the early beginnings of you being a part of Jungle to now. It's pretty fantastic, and I have to give you massive props, so thank you all for indulging me. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. I have no idea how this is gonna go down. Volcano, great. Whoa! What's going on? Ooh. Oh my god! No, 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 no. Don't do it again. Huh. That's a very interesting situation here. I love the video. However, after seeing so many jungle videos, that was as simplistic as you can get with a jungle video. It was, again, one location, camera moving around, doing all that stuff. However, what I like about that is just the amount of different things that were happening in such a small period of time, because this video is supposed to pick up immediately where the last video left off. You can tell that. And even though it cut to black on the last video with Let's Go Back, I feel like they could have transitioned it pretty decently, I would say. But I mean, it's not my favorite song, unfortunately, listening to it on my first go. Maybe it'll grow on me as it goes, but I just still get Volcano vibes from it. I don't think that has ever really changed. Let's Go Back felt a lot like Back on 74, and I feel like Keep Me Satisfied has a lot of that, not just the Volcano vibe that I was talking about, but it also very much has a lot of the whole modulator thing and them singing the way that they do. Like, it feels like they banked off the Volcano success and kind of kept it the same. I really do want them to kind of switch it up a little bit. I feel like it's not that it's getting stale, but if they continue to do what they do, at least in this pattern, I feel like it's gonna get stale eventually. So I'm hoping that as they go into like their next batch of songs or whatever have you, they can kind of switch it up a little bit. Like, still keep what you have, obviously. Don't change what you are, but add little things that can make it feel different. I'm thinking of an example that I can say to this song, and what I have in my head is that the song feels like a funkier version of Holding On. That is what I think of in my head with this song. It's the same thing kind of in a loop over and over again, but they added this funk to it that I really like. Like, that's one of the positives I can give to the song, is that I love funk. It's one of my favorite things you can do in music. If you give me something to, you know, just like, if my chest is pumping out and my heart's ready to dance, that's what I love. And I love the funk vibe that this gives off, but I hate to say it, it feels more or less the same. Okay, so here's the deal. I have sat on it. Yeah, it took me less than 12 hours, but I have sat on it, and I actually really like the song. I actually like it a lot more than I expected to like it. I think it's largely because it almost gives me like this soul bossa nova kind of thing. It's like almost like the samba vibe that comes out of this song. Just a bit of a heads up so y'all are aware. I cut like a whole decent amount from the ending because I just wasn't in the right headspace to listen to the song, and I felt it wasn't right to talk about it like that. But what I will say is that I like the video and I like the song. I actually enjoy it. Like, I've been listening to the song. I think I've listened to it like 10 times already since I've last reacted to it. And by the way, if it's confusing or not, just so you know, it is the afternoon. I think it's like around noon today. So I kind of delayed posting the reaction because I was actually posting a follow-up video about my thoughts, which really kind of boils down to this. I think when it comes to this era of jungle with Lydia, Josh, and Tom, I've realized that I've said before with Volcano and the whole album in a nutshell that it was my least favorite, and it was largely because of the direction that they took with like the voice modulators and everything like that, and just the way it sounded, how I couldn't understand lyrics and stuff. But I think the reality of it is that I just kind of have to accept it, and I'm going to do so. I think it's kind of just integral to do that at this point, and I really want to know where the new album is headed and what direction they're taking with it. And I now come to the conclusion that, especially after listening to Let's Go Back and Keep Me Satisfied, I just like both of the songs. Crazily enough, I like Keep Me Satisfied a little bit more because I just love the funky ass beat that comes with this song. I think it's really awesome to just see them like come together to make like these two songs, because they're basically like an EP if you really think about it. Especially on the YouTube channel, it only shows Let's Go Back and Keep Me Satisfied as slashes. So maybe it might be the setup to the new album, especially at the end of the video where like the guy lifted up Will and they were running out. It seems like they stole like that version of Will. And now I'm kind of thinking, are they going to steal a version of Met possibly? Are they going to bring them back into the JCU? Is that a thing? Will was already going to be in it from the start, but will Met be a part of it? And based on what I've seen, it seems like some of the people from the previous videos and all of that, especially people like Met and some of the others, they were shown on Met's story just chilling out with each other. So I like to think that they're very likely working on Jungle stuff right now, or maybe they've already shot all this stuff for Jungle anyway. But I like to think that they're probably setting something up proper, and all we really kind of have to do is just be patient until something happens. So until then, I'm just going to take it in stride, and I'm going to wait until album inevitably comes out or whatever it may be, and I cannot wait to see what they have in store. And this video and this song I like a lot more than I expected to. I, again, didn't want to post my post thoughts after the video because they were kind of negative, and I just, again, wasn't in the right headspace. I wanted to kind of re-record my thoughts and talk about it in a little bit more of a positive light and say that I actually do like these two songs, Let's Go Back and Keep Me Satisfied, and that I think they are great additions. They still sound like Volcano, that hasn't changed, but I just like that Keep Me Satisfied focuses more on the melody and the beat. I think that's kind of the point of it. Like, it's not really focusing on lyrics all too much. I think it's focusing mostly on like the vibey, dancey thing that Jungle is known for, like their euphoric type of style that they do. I think that's part of the reason why I was giving it a little too much of like a punch, I guess, because it was just more or less the same thing. And then I really kind of took a step back and I listened to it a lot this morning, and I was like, okay, I think that this is definitely something that I will be listening to a lot. I actually kind of want to listen to it again, like right now, but I'm gonna hold off, and then after I'm done recording, I'm just gonna listen to it anyway. But like, yeah, I'm really excited for what is in store, and I can't wait to be able to do this with you all once more, because I know that Jungle has really just been like this thing I can come back to whenever I'm having like a rough day, or whenever I just need, you know, just sort of a reminder of why I love like certain music. And, you know, Jungle is one of those bands where I'm just like, I really do love what they do, and it makes me, again, excited for the direction they're taking. So those are my post thoughts a day later, and I just wanted to kind of share that. I think that's really all that I have, to be quite honest with you. There really isn't a lot to talk about with this one. It's really just another classic Jungle Fair video. You have a song that's very reminiscent of Volcano as well as Let's Go Back, but it's more funkier, it's more upbeat, and more than anything, it makes you feel like you want to dance to no end. And that's pretty much the boxes that they check. So they're doing great with that. And I am going to be listening to this song quite a bit. I don't know if it's going to hit Domino's levels of re-listen, but it's definitely on its way up. So I could definitely say that. But that is going to be pretty much it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed it, make sure to check out all my other Jungle reactions. And you can also check out some of my album reactions, such as Bando Stone in the New World by Childish Gambino, as well as Kendrick Lamar's GNX. I reacted to both of those albums. So if you want to go check them out, they'll be in a playlist somewhere here that popped up. And you can also check out all of my other videos on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and give me your thoughts about the video and the song down below, and tell me what you're excited about in this future that is Jungle. So thank you all so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and as always, happy Jungle